If you played the Omega Strain, then you know there are two missions that take place in the country of Yemen. They are called Yemen 1 and Yemen 2. Yemen 1 is an offline mission, while Yemen 2 is it can be played offline and online. But did you know that there is a third Yemen mission? Well, this third Yemen mission, I will be referring to it as Yemen 3 just for the sake of simplicity. It's not called Yemen 3, but I'm just going to call it that. So, the third Yemen mission is a bonus mission in Syphon Filtered Dark Mirror. To unlock this bonus mission, I believe you have to play on hard mode, beat the whole game on hard mode, and achieving all the headshot requirements. It's like a rating for headshots that you have to unlock, including the bonus mission headshot requirement. And I think it's the last mission you unlock as a bonus, the Yemen mission in Dark Mirror. So this mission, which I decided to call Yemen 3 because it's the third Yemen mission, the question is, when does it take place? Is it after Yemen 1 and 2? Is it before them? Is it simultaneous with them? So, to answer our questions, let's go over the timeline of events from Yemen 1, then Yemen 2, then Yemen 3. So, in Yemen 1, in the cutscene here, you are told that you're going to accompany Zohar, help him so you can retrieve a viral container from a guy called Yushenko, which happens at the end of the mission of Yemen 1.
Okay, we're going to do this Zohar's way, for now. But remember Gabe's instructions. We're here for the viral container, nothing else.
Quickly, I've been expecting you. Come in, please. I am Ehud Ben Zohar. I must ask you for your agency communication devices. For today, you will take orders from me.
The explosives are planted. Now we wait. Ready. Now! The vehicles are armored. Be ready. We are in for a fight. Quickly! The blast did not take them out. They are running for it.
And then, after you have retrieved the container at the end of Yemen 1, Zohar doesn't give it to you, and he coerces you to help him to do two things. There's a guy called Al Hassan, which is the leader of the group of the place you're attacking. So Zohar wants to assassinate Al Hassan and steal his weapons contracts, I believe. So he wants you to help him with this objective. He will be doing the assassination and the stealing of the contracts. All you have to do is provide him with cover fire.
That is the deal. Take it or leave it. I will tell you where the viral container is hidden once your team has helped me with my objective. Not before.
Leon warned me not to trust you, Zohar, but I ignored her.
What is not to trust? We both have a job to do, yes? Do you want it or not?
All right, Zohar, but escort and backup only. You have to do your own dirty work.
But of course. Then we have a deal.
I want that container within 24 hours. Logan out.
Here in this Zeus file, we see on the right side, Gabe says that he's sending Stone with you to Yemen.
The weapons contracts are not in Al Hassan's private suite. I'm going to look for them on my way back to you. Provide covering fire if you please.
Here you can see in this PDA, they're talking about the weapon contracts. Now, in this cutscene, the guy with the reddish hair is Crusher. They call him Crush. He's the pilot, and Zohar just gave him the viral container. And you will see in the cutscene that Stone actually took the weapons contracts behind Zohar's back while Zohar assassinated Al Hassan. So Stone was sent in a secret mission by Gabe to steal the weapon contracts. And that's why Zohar kept looking for them throughout the mission and he couldn't find them.
Here is your container. I was not planning to keep it,
And here's Al Hassan's weapons contracts.
You have photographed them for your own records, I am sure. You must congratulate Logan for me. Very clever man to send you to the palace to steal from Al Hassan while we were busy in town.
You can't blame the man after what happened last time.
So now we know the timeline of events of Yemen 1 and Yemen 2. In Yemen 1, you were sent to retrieve a viral container. In Yemen 2, you were helping Zohar, providing covering fire while he's looking for the weapon contracts and assassinating Al Hassan. That's pretty much the gist of it. Now let's go to Yemen 3, the bonus mission in Dark Mirror. You are playing as Stone, and the briefing of the mission, here's what it says. It says, this is Stone speaking. He says, I was dropped into the middle of Sana'a to take out the Yemen Liberation Army leader, Al Hassan. He's been running a black arms market. Okay, so he's saying that he's here to take out Al Hassan. I managed to find 3 retcons in this mission. So the first retcon is this, the one I'm talking about right now. They're saying that Stone killed Al Hassan, while in the Omega strain, they're saying that Zohar killed Al Hassan. So let's take a look at when exactly does Zohar kill Al Hassan in the Omega strain.
You will be asked to wait in the security room while I am escorted to Al Hassan's private suite to complete the transaction. You must arm yourself and watch the monitors. When Al Hassan is dead, take out your guards and head to the balcony. I will get Al Hassan's weapons contracts and meet you there.
Good work. I've made the hit. I'm going to slowly make my way to the balcony now. Meet me there. Our ride will be here shortly.
Excellent work.
So that was pretty much a contradiction. And when you go to the wiki page of Syphon Filter, exactly the page of Al Hassan himself, you can see that at the bottom it says killer, Ehud Ben Zohar killed him, and then they say Gary Stoneman killed him, but it's non-canon. So it's an obvious retcon. It's non-canon. So the events of this mission are non-canon. So the second retcon I want to talk about is they say something in Yemen 3, which is this.
Stone, you have to clear this compound as quickly as you can. Alima is standing by for pickup, but she has a very small window for getting in and out, or Al Hassan's anti-aircraft guns will get a lock on her.
Don't worry, darling. I'm almost out of ammo, but if I make every shot count, I'll have this place as clean as my mama's kitchen.
They say anti-aircraft guns will get a lock on Alima. So I'm not sure about this, but I'm assuming they're talking about the Scud missiles, which we already dealt with in Yemen 2 in the Omega strain. So in Yemen 2, see there's a PDA about the Scud missiles.
Those are the same type of missiles that Al Hassan has been selling to terrorists on the black market. Destroy their firing mechanisms. Who knows how many innocent lives they would have taken? I'm sure my government will reward you for destroying these dangerous weapons of mass destruction.
And here you can see how we are disabling or actually destroying the Scud missiles. So if we destroyed them here, then how are they still active and targeting Alima? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if these missiles are the same as the anti-aircraft missiles they're talking about in Yemen 3, but if they are the same, then this is a retcon. The third retcon is Alima herself. So Alima, at the end of Belarus 2, which takes place before Yemen, look at this cutscene.
Hey, how you holding up? Damn. Sorry, forgot about the stitches.
Ain't nothing.
It wasn't your fault, Stone.
10 years in Nam and I never lost a pilot. It's like a dull knife in my ribs.
You never found her body. Remember LaPon's trick in New York? No one is dead in this business until you touch their corpse.
Don't help. If Alima's not dead, she's wishing she was.
they're pretty much saying that Alima is presumed dead or kidnapped. And here in this Zeus file, they say they are sending a message to Alima's mother, notifying her of her daughter being missing in action. So pretty much Alima is not the pilot in Yemen. In Yemen, the pilot is Crush. And as you saw in the cutscenes, he's the guy with the red hair and he's standing there and he's the pilot in Yemen. But when we go to Yemen 3, we can see Alima being the pilot again.
LZ is clear. Get your cute behind in here.
On my way, Stone.
Which is another retcon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 3 retcons that make this mission, Yemen 3, non-canon, because if you consider it canon, you are ruining the events of Belarus 2, Yemen 1 and 2, and the events of Ukraine at the end of the Omega Strain when they find Alima later. So this mission is non-canon, and the reason they did that, I think, at least for Alima, because in Dark Mirror, Alima is the default pilot you have, so they just didn't want to introduce Crush, the other pilot, Crusher, in Dark Mirror, and confuse the player. But I mean, confusing the player in order to not do that, you retconned the lore, and that's just as bad, maybe not, maybe even worse. So that's pretty much it about Yemen 3. I just thought it's interesting to point out that this mission exists, and it's supposed to be a continuation to the other Yemen missions in the Omega Strain, but in reality, it's a retcon. It's a non-canon mission. It's just a bonus mission that's out of the lore. Thank you for watching.